everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about the polishes that I plan on using up this year. Now, I did decide to kind of go with the colors that I'm just into right now. We are coming upon spring and summer, and so I wanted to pick polishes that I felt like I wanted to wear instead of forcing myself to wear polishes that I'm just not that interested in, because if I were to do it that way, this would end real quick. So I'm going to focus on some OPI minis and some Essie minis this go around, and in later videos, maybe I'll do this seasonally, I'll update you guys on what polishes I'll be working on during that time period. So let's get started. The first one is Sorry I'm Fizzy today. This was a part of the OPI's Coca-Cola collection in 2014. This is a color that I don't think looks good on me, but because I am incorporating more stamping this year, I think that there's a way to work around this, especially since we're coming upon spring. So I did decide to go ahead and pick that one as one of my project polishes. The next one is OPI's Coca-Cola Red. I really like this red, and I just think it's fitting right now for me to start focusing on this because Valentine's Day is right around the corner. This next one is also from the Coca-Cola collection, and that is You're So Vanilla. This is just a beigey white. I mean, it's not super beige either. It just has a beige undertone to it. So I felt like this one was a bit of a freebie, and I just wanted to toss it in because I need all the freebies I can get. The last two OPIs that I have here are from the Hello Kitty collection, and the first one is Let's Be Friends. If you followed me in late 2016, you know that this was one of my favorite polishes from 2016, and I actually have full-size bottles of it. However, I haven't used up the mini. Now, OPI's minis are just not my favorite. I mean, this cap to hold on to, it is not enjoyable. So it is what it is, but I want to use this up. And my last OPI is one that you guys heard me talk about here recently, and that is my Twin Mimmy. I'm kind of pushing myself to finish this. I like the color, but for one, I don't like the color against my skin tone, and two, the formula on this is awful. But you know what? We're coming up upon spring, like I said, and I need to have a yellow. I need to have a yellow in my project polish. Now we're gonna move on to some Essies. The first one that I have here is Petal Pushers. I believe this was a part of the 2015 spring collection. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have a few of those from that same collection here, but the first one is Petal Pushers. This is like a really great purple blue. I'm not quite sure what the undertone is. The next one from that same collection is Perennial Chic. This is just a nude polish, and while in the bottle it doesn't look very enticing, at least against my skin tone, I've worn this before and I really enjoyed it, and the formula was actually pretty dang good. So I picked this one out because I felt like, once again, I need a little bit of a freebie. You know, I need something that's just a given, something that I can incorporate with mini looks. So felt like this one was a good pick. The next one is the last one from that same collection, and that is Blossom Dandy. Now this looks very, very similar to Mint Candy Apple. However, this one is just the slightest bit darker. And once again, we're coming upon spring, and this is just a perfect spring color. Speaking of Mint Candy Apple, I have that in my project polish this go around as well. I love this color. I love this type of really light blue. It just looks, I don't know, it just kind of pops off the nail, but it's not too harsh like a neon can be. I really like this one. And then the last one that I have, I got recently, is Crossbody Heat. This was a part of the Rebecca Minkoff leather mini set that I got over 12 days of polish. This one reminds me a lot of Petal Pushers, and that has that kind of subdued dusty grayed cast to it. This does dry to like a semi-matte finish. I'm not a fan of the semi-matte finish, but the formula is actually pretty good. I gotta admit, it was really good. So I don't know, I think it's fitting, so I picked that one as well. So those are the minis that I plan on focusing on. If anybody's joining me in my Project Polish Minis edition, go ahead, let me know in the comments. I am really excited about this, scared at the same time, but you know what, when it comes to doing Project Polish and starting out, I feel like for me, minis are the way to go because it's not too much of a commitment, if you know what I mean. So if anybody is joining me, go ahead and let me know, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!